We have really gone so deep. In fact, Adibi, you were here last week on Monday when we had our press conference. Actually, we could have been surprised because we had, within 6 weeks, almost 24,793 liters of petroleum were intercepted, as well as 1,113 bags of rice smuggled into the country were intercepted. You see, along the line, we are giving the smugglers a tough time. You try your best. They have so many means of, so many channels, so many means of bringing in this. Unfortunately for them, we are ready for them because we have our own ways of sourcing our information, and we go after them. Sometimes they use the waters. Most of the time they use waters now. Yet where they go and keep it, when I get the information, we go and break it, because under the SEMA, Cap 40, that is LF, this is the law of the Federation of the country, 2004, it gave the custom officers the power to go and break. Once you are sure you have something inside that premises, Section 147 allows you to go and break the premises and bring it out. We did this, even last week we did this 3 times, and we were able to get a lot. First we got rice. At GFO, we were able to get fuel inside the jerry cans. And as well as, you see, most of these vehicles intercepted, it is a national policy, 1/1, that is 1st January 2017, no more vehicles through the land borders. You should import them through the air, through the ports. Unfortunately, this smugglers, because of their desperation, they are still trying us. That is, they are trying the government agencies, trying the government itself, by trying to bring them in, or to bring these vehicles in. We were able to intercept so many. Another 6 weeks, we were able to intercept, we had 29 vehicles intercepted, among which some just came fresh from Benin Republic. That's negating the national policy, not to bring. And our own position, we are to see to it that national policy we have to abide by. Not only revenue generation, not only suppression smuggling, but all government policies implementation is our yardstick. That's our duty. It's part of our duty. Just like now we are talking about border closure, no import, no export. Yet, so all those means of conveyance used to bring in importation or exportation, once we got up, we catch up with you, then the same as Section 169 empowers the custom officer to hold not only the goods, including the means of conveyance, that is the vehicle itself. That is perpetual. 169 gave you that. So there are rules regarding to all this, and we are head to it. Yeah.
So how can you compare the smuggling activities now and before?
Actually, although there's nowhere in the world where you say smuggling has been eradicated entirely, but I'm telling you, we have reduced it drastically to the minimal level. A situation where before we were talking about trailers, we were here, we go and intercept trailers. Today, no more. We talk about 10 bags, 12 bags, 30 bags, highest 50 bags, if you can see. Even those ones is after that they are bringing them in sequence, small, that is like using this other means, trying to put them together. We now got the information, sort the information, and we'll go after them and intercept them. It's no longer like before. Like this fall, I can remember there was a time before this, something around 2017. A situation where you go, before this border closure, where you go and see thousands of jerrycans trying to take them out of the country. Today, no more. You only go and see at times 50, 30, 20. No matter how, you can no longer see those. In fact, the issue is, it's just like when somebody is too stubborn, but actually it is too bad for them. You come today, you're on your way, we arrested you. Tomorrow, you try to go and loan the money, borrow the money. Tomorrow, you go and sell something, we catch you. You end up become poorer and poorer and poorer day by day. Must you do it? Go and look for any legitimate business and do it. So we have really, smuggling has been reduced drastically. Drastically. Ours is to suppress smuggling. And we are doing so, and we have succeeded in so much. That press conference is enough to show you how much we have suppressed the smuggling level at this one. Yeah.
So what are the challenges so far?
A lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. Because the issue is that these people, they are so desperate. Like now, we have some stuck at inside this ECOWAS. We have some vehicles. The problem is that at all costs, they want to remove their vehicles out from the Nigeria, but that's out from the complex, that is this facility, ECOWAS, back to Benin Republic, back to their own countries, either Benin, either Cote d'Ivoire, either Ghana, and so on. In fact, we have so many intelligence. We used to receive intelligence, because we always try to source intelligence about this, that they want to remove them desperately. And whenever they want to do this, they try to hire touts. We're talking about trailers and motorboys. Many times you see them numbering about 200, 300. And unfortunately, with the aid of the Beninese officials, from all the cooperation, we see that we are trying to have cooperation with them because we have been going to them, to have meetings, and writing to them. Unfortunately, you see these people, they are so desperate, they want to remove their trucks back to the Republic of Benin. This is a challenge, it's a serious challenge. And I believe, since we have been writing to our high authority, I'm telling you, definitely things are coming up. They will give us directives on what to do. Remember, this is a national assignment, so it's not something that lies within custom alone. It's a joint patrol or that joint drill exercise, which is being coordinated by the ONSA, that is Office of the National Security Advisor. So it's a matter of submitting reports, and reports are being submitted on daily basis, on hourly, whether it's on minutes level. And actually, many things, by now, there are so many things discovered. And all these challenges I've been telling all those who care to know, very soon they will be over. That is, there are solutions to all issues. People have to take it easy. But the smugglers are so desperate.
Did you get any support from Comptroller General Colonel Hamid Ali?
A lot of support. Because like I said, when you have somebody, when you are lucky to have a leader who is a very straightforward person, who has a quality, yours is just to make him a role model so you can be able to succeed. There are certain qualities that we call innate, that is somebody has them inside, it's like an inbuilt. When somebody is contented, somebody like him as a contented person and as a very serious person, so naturally you find out that it gives you encouragement. If you do good, if you know this is right, just go ahead and do it. He will back you up. It's only where you mess up, you know definitely he will never support you. So because of that, many officers are up and right doing the right thing, because they know what you will do when you do bad. There's no mercy for you. So actually, this is why we are proud of him.